In this segment, we're going to talk about tuning the timpani. Learning how to tune is one of the necessary skills that you're going to need to play these instruments. And although it can take years or even a lifetime to master this skill, we're going to give you some tools that will help you learn or improve this skill. The first thing that you want to be able to do is sing a definite pitch. So you can either do this at a piano, which is probably the best way, or you can use a marimba or a pitch pipe, like we're going to use. And what you want to do is play a pitch and then be able to sing it back. So let's start with an A. I'll play an A and then sing it. La. Now, it's not important how great your voice sounds. It's just important that you can match the pitch. Let's try another one. How about D? La. Although young players, young students may be uncomfortable at first with singing, you just sort of need to get over it. And you need to know that in order to hear a pitch correctly, such that you can tune a timpani, you first need to be able to sing a pitch. Now that we're able to sing a pitch, let's talk about how we can transfer that pitch onto a drum. So the first step is to know the range of pitches that each drum is capable of tuning to. There's a chart online that gives a general range for each of the drums. You need to be able to memorize this chart because if you're reading music and it's asking you to tune a G, you have to know which drum you can tune a G on. Once you've memorized the pitch ranges for each of the drums, you may realize that there are certain pitches that can be tuned on more than one drum. For instance, if you want to tune a B flat, you could tune it on a 29-inch drum, or you could tune it on a 26-inch drum. So, which drum is going to make that pitch sound better? Well, the ideal range of the drum is always the middle range. So, since the B flat fits in about the middle of the range on the 29-inch drum, it's going to sound the best. Whereas on the 26-inch, the B flat is at the very bottom register of that drum. If you're at the bottom register of the drum and the pedal's all the way down, in general, the sound is going to be less clear. But if the pedal's all the way up and you're at the top range of the drum, the sound is a little bit thinner and less resonant. So ideally, you want to tune the pitch on a drum where that pitch falls in the middle register. So now we know the note that we're going to tune, and we know which drum we're going to put that note on. So let's talk about our method for actually tuning the drum up. First, you want to start with the pedal all the way down. We're always going to tune up to a note. Now, we're going to be tuning a D, so play a D on your pitch pipe. Then sing that note back. La. Now, strike the drum once and press the pedal evenly and slowly until the drum matches that pitch. Let's try that one more time. So let's tune this drum to an A. We're going to play an A on our pitch pipe. Now we're going to sing that pitch. La. And now, strike the drum once and press the pedal evenly and slowly until the drum matches that pitch. Two things that you want to avoid when you're tuning the timpani are striking the drum multiple times as you're glisting the pedal up, because it's just harder to hear the pitch if you're striking the drum multiple times. You also want to avoid moving the pedal too fast or searching around for the pitch by pushing the pedal up and down and up and down. The best way to hear the pitch is just to strike the drum once and move the pedal smoothly and evenly up to the pitch that you want to hear. Now you may be saying to yourself, why do I have to worry so much about tuning the timpani if I've got tuning gauges on the drums? Well, it's important to remember that tuning gauges are just a reference point. It's very easy for the tuning gauges to slide around or for the tuning of the drum to alter slightly over time. So, although you can use the tuning gauges as a reference, you have to be able to use your ear to hear the pitch if you're going to tune the drum properly.